Nestled along Ireland's wild Atlantic coast, in County Clare, lie the legendary Cliffs of Moher, one of the most iconic and breathtaking natural wonders in the Emerald Isle. Stretching over 13 kilometers or just more than 8 miles, these cliffs rise in a sheer wall of rock from the restless Atlantic Ocean. At their highest point near O'Brien's Tower, they reach an astonishing 214 meters, or 702 feet, above sea level. That's nearly the height of a 60-story building. But it's not just the height that takes your breath away, it's the sheer presence of them. Imagine standing on the edge, the wind tugging at your coat, as seabirds will and cry in the salt air. Below, the ocean crashes endlessly into the rocks, carving and shaping the cliffs as it has done for millennia. These cliffs were formed over 300 million years ago, during the Carboniferous period. Layer upon layer of sandstone, siltstone, and shale built up over time, gradually pushed upward by geological forces. Today, you can see those ancient rock strata in the cliff faces, horizontal lines that tell a story millions of years in the making. The Cliffs of Moher are home to one of the largest colonies of seabirds in Ireland. Over 20 species, and more than 30,000 birds, nest along these cliff faces, including puffins, razorbills, guillemots, and the distinctive chough with its bright red beak and legs. Birdwatchers and nature lovers often bring binoculars and simply sit for hours, watching life unfold high above the sea. On a clear day, the view from the cliffs is nothing short of magical. You can see the Aran Islands Innismore, Innismean, and Inniswar scattered across Galway Bay like stones dropped in water. To the north, the hills of Connemara roll in the distance. And directly below, waves burst into white foam against the jagged rocks, a sound that echoes through the cliffs like a heartbeat. Standing proudly near the midpoint of the cliffs is O'Brien's Tower, a round stone tower built in 1835 by Sir Cornelius O'Brien, a local landowner and visionary. He built the tower as an observation point, foreseeing the potential of the cliffs as a destination for visitors long before tourism was common. From its viewing platform, you can enjoy one of the most panoramic views in Ireland. But the cliffs aren't only about geology and beauty, they're steeped in legend. One tale tells of a sea witch named Mal, who fell in love with the great Irish hero Cú Chulainn. He did not return her affection, and in her sorrow and rage, she chased him across Ireland until he leapt from the cliffs to escape. Mal, unable to stop in time, fell to her death, her body shattered by the rocks. The place where she fell is said to be Hag's Head, at the southern tip of the cliffs. In modern times, the Cliffs of Moher welcome over 1.5 million visitors a year, but despite the crowds, there's still a deep sense of solitude to be found here, especially if you walk the Cliff Walk, a narrow path that winds its way from Doolin in the north to Liscannor in the south. Along the way, you'll pass wildflowers, ancient ruins, and views that seem to stretch to the edge of the world. The cliffs have been featured in films like Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, The Princess Bride, and countless documentaries. Yet no lens, no photograph, no screen can truly capture the feeling of being there, the wind in your hair, the roar of the ocean, and the awe of standing on the edge of something so ancient, so powerful, and so deeply Irish. Whether you're drawn by the legends, the wildlife, the history, or simply the beauty of it all, the Cliffs of Moher are a place that stays with you. Long after you leave, you'll hear the waves, see the towering cliffs in your mind's eye, and feel the magic of a place where land meets sky and time stands still. Don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment with your favorite part or future video requests.